So Kyrsten Sinema is leaving the Democrat Party and registering as an independent. She says that she, quote, never fit perfectly in either national party, end quote. Now, people are saying, well, is this going to change? What is this going to change? She's switching. She's shaking up the Senate. She actually didn't say that she would run for re-election either. But she also said, here's a hint, that she does not expect a change in how the Senate operates. Here's what's important. How will she caucus? Because you have independents there, and they caucus with Democrats. So if she caucuses with Democrats, it changes nothing. It just means she's an independent, and she's at least being a little more honest about it, unlike people like Mitt Romney, who's like a more of a left-leaning independent. Oh, stop it. You know he is. I don't even want to hear it. And so this is the, I think that's the kind of the big question. I don't think she's going to do anything differently than she's already doing. But her registering as an independent, especially after Georgia, is interesting. Because like I said, it's not, I don't see this changing anything with party sharing, power sharing with committees, things of that nature. I don't really see that. But don't you think it's kind of interesting she waited until after Georgia to do it? I'm just saying. I think she's crafty in a good way. She's crafty. And I also think she's been horribly mistreated by her party. So she's registered as an independent, and that came out this morning. Now, whether or not it shakes up the power dynamic, like I said, I don't, because to me, I see that she's still, all the indications that she has given is that she's going to be, she'll be caucusing with Democrats. She votes with Democrats the majority of the time. Let's not be mistaken here. I was actually, if you bear with me, I was looking for my notes on her voting record, which I kind of threw together hastily this morning. But she votes with Joe Biden, the majority of the time. So there's no way all of a sudden, Republicans in the Senate are going to have an extra person caucusing with them. It's just not going to happen. And so the dynamic here with all of this, whether or not she's, what this ultimately ends up meaning, I think most of the Republicans are still focusing on what's happening in the House at this point. But this is kind of interesting because this, I think a lot of people are wondering some people are looking for Manchin, etc. Does this increase Manchin's importance? Because the addition of Warnock winning his race in Georgia sort of diminished that. Also kind of diminished her a little bit in the Democrat Party. But she says that she's an independent voice. What I really ultimately think, because she had said too that she didn't know if she was going to run for re-election, I think actually she may have a difficult time winning a re-election as a Democrat. In a Democrat primary, that is. She's a Democrat. She go back to, 2021. She backed Biden's $1.9 trillion COVID bill that it just inflamed the economy. It's why we have such crazy inflation right now, is because of this bill. $1.9 trillion. It was a spending spree. Here's my notes. So what I have here, and looking at Google News Initiative, I don't know. She's voted with her party 97% of the time. She's a Democrat. She's not going to caucus. She's not going to be hanging out with Senate Republicans. Now, yes, I do think it's smart that she's opposed getting rid of the filibuster. She is opposed packing the Supreme Court. And she opposed that Build Back Better bill because there were certain limitations that were not included that made her a little bit more of a moderate than they did, far left Soviet style progressive, which, by the way, that sidebar, that is a phrase we need to use ad nauseum now to describe the left, because that's what it is. Soviet style leftist.